Hi, my name is Vesselina Danielova Kotzeva. I graduated from Cross Keys High School, class of 2011. I put in the effort, but I think it's really nice when you get something you don't really expect it, I guess. And that day I was thinking it could go to a lot of deserving people, you know? So I do feel honored that it went to me. Because I guess it is a reward for hard work. And you know, people seeing something in you, but I feel like it's also an investment in potential, and you know, the hope that you're gonna be able to use that, take it to the next level, and hopefully bring it back to Cross Keys, which is definitely one of my intentions. I want to come back, and you know, I want to be able to help somebody else, just like I feel like the Cross Keys Foundation with the scholarship has helped me. I think the most, it was like a combination. Like I was hearing that we were getting renovations, and I was hearing a lot about the Cross Keys Foundation, and I feel like that's been a huge support system for Cross Keys, not only for the students, for the faculty, for the school in general, and just getting like this, I guess, not really building up its reputation, because I feel like it already has a great reputation, but just ensuring that people believe in that reputation just as much as the students and the faculty do, because the generations following you, you know, they're getting a bit of that reputation as well. So, and definitely give back, because there's a lot of students like me, for example, who would love to have, you know, um, the scholarships and just like that help for college, you know, whether it's for books or tuition or, you know, living expenses. It really helps. Every bit helps. And just, you know, when I started off applying for my scholarships, it was a little bit here and a little bit there. And at the end, you know, I ended up getting very close to full tuition for Georgia. And I thought that was a pretty, you know, big accomplishment. So it's definitely possible. And I think I'd definitely like to come back and contribute to that, which I believe has already been done, you know, this year, when Ha came back and, you know, gave a scholarship, and I think Plaza contributed as well. Well, first of all, what attracts me is its diversity. Like, so many different people coming together, I think that's great, because I think this world is, a lot of their issues, I feel like, are based on, you know, I guess lack of understanding. So I feel like at Cross Keys we have that understanding, and I think we represent, you know, different parts of the world. So I think if the world could be anything similar to that, then I think the world would be a better place. You have to be a well-rounded individual in this world, because you're going to meet people and you're going to have to interact, and you know, you have to know how to communicate and how to present yourself, because yeah, you may have a good reputation or good recommenders, but you know, if you can't showcase that, then I mean, it's gonna make things a lot tougher for you. Basically, it's not impossible, but you know, it's just good representation takes you a long way as well. Well, C5 is a 5-year leadership organization. It used to be formerly called Camp Coca-Cola. And basically what it focuses on, it takes high potential youth that live in high-risk field environments and takes them out to camp for the first 2 years, where they basically get to know different people, are challenged through activities such as, you know, whether it's kayaking or camping, hiking, just mountain biking, things that you wouldn't normally get to do in the city. And through all of that, like, every challenge has a purpose. So your 3rd year, your hammer year, they take you out to Wyoming, and you basically hike a certain amount of miles and work with your group. So you're basically using your first 2 years, you know, to help you succeed in that 3rd year. And the 4th year is mostly career-based, I guess. You're starting to try to figure out what you want to major in, try to figure out what college you're going to go to. And it's definitely one of the most pivotal years, what I feel like, is because once you finish up with those college tours, you head straight into a summit. Yeah. So what you do at the summit is you basically discuss an issue of your choice in your community, and you use that to help you build your medallion project. I worked with V. Tran, who also graduated with me in the class of 2011, and I also work with Julia Nye, who is a friend of mine and a friend of V's, and we've been through the program back since our Sequoia days. However, she did transfer to Norcross, so our paths kind of went separate ways, but we did keep in touch. And we focused mainly in high school on the teen pregnancy seminar, because we find that was one of the most prevalent issues. So it was a great project, I guess, to run, because we were able to give out like a laptop and a digital camera. While I think those are supplies that maybe not all students get to have, but we were just able to give that out. One is it is an incentive for, you know, people to come, but we believed in the cause as well. And then it was just great to see different seniors and like different paths that they took, and I guess like help them give or allow them to give, you know, advice to the younger kids or younger generations, because we feel like we have health classes and things like that, but we feel like that one-on-one interaction where they get to ask questions and it's just like a student to student type of based seminar. In the fall, I will be heading off to the University of Georgia, and I will be studying English. So that is my intended major for now. The two choices that I really had was bio and English, because I love both subjects equally the same, really. So it was kind of a difficult choice for me. But I mean, I think I just wanted to do something kind of different in terms of, I know in the future I want to do kind of like pre-pharmacy, pre-med, that type of track pathway, or anything that has to do with healthcare careers. So I think that's going to be a lot of science down the road, and I'm definitely going to plan on taking a lot of electives. Well, actually, when I spoke to one of my advisors at UGA at orientation, they said the majority, actually, if not all of my electives are going to have to be science electives, just because of the fact that, you know, with an intended English major, I have to make up for that, or at least be as competitive as some of the students who are going to be bio or chem majors. Yeah. So, yeah, but English was my choice. Just kind of, I love to write, and I just love the power of words, so I guess that's why I chose to be an English major. Set a reputation for yourself and work to uphold that, like throughout your 4 years, because people are watching. You know, you may think that you're just a freshman and, oh, what do I have to contribute? But no, like whatever you like, how you make people see you your freshman year, you know, that's gonna take you a long way, because you don't get a second chance to make a first impression. That's basically like the sum of it all. And get active, get involved. Don't wait till like, you know, sophomore year or junior year. Like that's one thing I would have done differently, because I did sports and I did some leadership, try to take some leadership roles, but I see a lot of the underclassmen now, even when like I was like basically getting ready to leave this year, I see, you know, more of the younger underclassmen are trying to take leadership positions. So don't just think that, you know, those positions are up for grabs for, you know, juniors and seniors. Start early, because hey, I think it's gonna take you a long way. And yeah, just don't wait, because there's going to be certain experiences that you're going to have that you wish maybe it could have gone on longer had you started earlier. So, miss most. I think first of all the people, because a building is just a building, you know, until the people come in and make it really what it is. So basically, I guess my friends and my teachers. I'm gonna definitely miss the small class sizes, because I'm going to a school where there's gonna be, like, I think my largest class is 360 people at UGA. So definitely that one-on-one interaction where you could just knock on the teacher's door and come in. Of course, professors have office hours, but I think the way that teachers and faculty get to know you across keys is very different. I think it's just, they see your progression over 4 years, and I don't know that you can do that in a college. Well, to start off with, let's see. Every year at honors night, I was always recognized for, I guess, a subject area, depending on, I guess, just the year and, I guess, how I did in that subject. So that's one thing I remember. Senior service awards was one of the other things. Let's see. I was in the top 10% of my class. Um, wow, there's a lot of things. Um, just in general, I did a lot of FBLA public speaking competitions where I placed either third or fifth. Um, let's see. To go back to like youth commission, I was one of 3 students. Sadia Kadir and Paza Kapemwa were with me to represent Cross Keys in that. Let's see what else. Wow, I have a whole list of like resume things. It's just a lot. Let's see. This year in particular, I was recognized with, of course, the Cross Keys Foundation Scholarship. For C5, I was recognized with their alumni scholarship. I won the Dr. Harji scholarship for students interested in pursuing healthcare careers. I just found out the results of that scholarship just last week, so that was a great addition. I was pretty proud of that accomplishment, because it's good to know that someone believes in your commitment to healthcare and striving to have that career, which I think is one of very difficult to achieve. Let's see. I got the old scholarship from the DeKalb educators, which was pretty impressive, because I was up against maybe 80-something students, if I believe, initial applications came in and it had to be narrowed down to about 16, and I got the grand prize, which is, I think I was the first recipient from Cross Keys High School to ever get that. So that was pretty impressive, I guess. Yeah. And then the Southern Association for College Admission also gave me a scholarship, just for, going to, I think I was one of maybe like 8 kids, because they do one for every state, like in the Southeast region, and I was the one for Georgia. So yeah, it's been a long road of accomplishments. I'm pretty sure there's more, but yeah, just have to see my resume to find out. What I've learned from them is, it's not about like the things that you go through or struggles. It's not about empathy. Like, of course, you're gonna sympathize, for those, like, with stories and things like that, because we all have those struggles and experiences that we can relate to one another and be like, oh man, like, I wish this hadn't happened to you, or I wish maybe this would have been different for you. But definitely, like, rather than empathy, like, grow from that experience. And that's definitely something that I like, because I think with anything, you can sit there and, like, I guess pain is inevitable in some ways, but suffering is kind of optional. So it depends on how you turn it and, make it worthwhile to you and learn from that experience, grow from it.